Hello everyone and welcome back to Dark Souls. This is episode 3, and in this episode we'll be fighting off the Taurus demon, the first boss which we encounter in the Undead Burg. We just fought the Black Knight down here, if you haven't seen the second episode. And we got this super sweet sword from him, the Black Knight sword, which is pretty much an endgame weapon. Which we unfortunately can't wield right now, but we might be able to later, and I'll show that then. But right now, let's just go to the boss. Usually, if you fight a boss, oh, wait a second. If you open this door and go down there, there's gonna be an NPC there. Well, not an NPC, an enemy there, called Havel, or, well, Havel Soldier, or something, because I think his name isn't Havel, but he's part of like an army called Havel's Army or something. Anyways, this dude has like this dude has a weapon that's like the size of I think pretty much the size of us. And he's going to one-shot you, and he's fast and he's dangerous, man. I don't want to do it right now. He drops a very useful ring, but I don't wanna test my luck right now. We're pretty low on Estus, but I'm pretty confident in for this fight to go well, because I've done it quite a bit, and there's actually a method on killing this boss easily, which you can or cannot do, since I'm not very much a pro, and I don't want to die a lot in this Let's Play because I don't want to do any editing. Yeah, we just do it the cheap way. Already took some super damage right here. But yeah, again, I told you in the last episode, the game is fucking mean, man. If you're entering a boss area, don't expect to be alone against the boss, man. These archers here are gonna snipe you the entire time if you don't take them out beforehand. And I just did it right now. Actually, what we're gonna do, the method I talked about, is going to be running away from him. It's a very manly technique. Running away from him, going up the tower and do like the jumping, leaping thrust, downward thrust, motherfucker. Which we did for the Asylum Demon. Oh man, what an entry! What a badass entry. Okay, Taurus Demon. He hits pretty fucking hard. I think with the HP ref right now, he will one-shot us and break our guard and stamina and everything and make us vulnerable. So we don't wanna fight him 1-to-1. We'll just drop down. Oh, right here. Oh, dude, that's not enough damage. I thought that would be more. Okay, run. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Sorry if my frame rate really sucks right now. I'm playing on a MacBook Pro, and I guess you could imagine how shitty the game runs on it. I actually am surprised that the game just barely runs at all, because they're not made for gaming. Ouch, dude. Come on, give us a chance here. If you wait too long up here, actually, he's gonna jump upwards and hit you hard. And pretty much, that would be a quick death for us. No, dude! Oh, man. At last chance, I got that hit. Ooh. Okay, let's get one more off. And run, dude! Run! No! Oh, shit. Okay, that's bad. Run. Oh, shit. Dude, this guy scares me like every time I fight him. Actually, later... Oh, crap. Okay, let's heal up. Actually, later on in the game... Oh, that was close. Okay, that was a good dodge right there. Well-timed dodge. Later in the game, he's gonna actually be a normal enemy. Okay, English. Okay, go, bro. Oh, that was very lucky. Later you're gonna have to fight like 10 of them at a time. You have to snipe him and pull him to well, succeed at all. But yeah, right now he's pretty fucking tough, but I think few more hits and one of that leaping attack will be enough. Well, actually, I say leaping attack. That's not really... I think that's not the right term. Leaping attack is actually an attack we can do without jumping off of something. Let's just call it downward thrust, because that sounds epic. Yeah, I think one more of those or maybe a few hits while he's startled will be enough. Oh, dude. Actually, if you think you're safe at the when you enter the ladder, dude, you're not. Like the first few steps, he will still be able to hit you. So don't think you're safe. And okay, well, go, bro, go. Oh, that's close. Yeah, we got him. Yeah, actually, leaping attack, that was a very bad term to use because leaping attack is this. You jump forward and do a heavy attack. I think it deals a little bit more damage than the normal heavy attack. But yeah, so yeah, we just killed him. Every time you kill a boss, you get a homeward bone, and most of the times you get a humanity or more maybe. And also you get a high amount of souls, 3,000 for this boss. It's not very much, but it's good for a start. We can level up a few times now. Later on you get like 60,000 at once, and that's really helpful to level up. Actually, if you ever having trouble like killing bosses or just progressing in areas, leveling up is not always the best idea. If you have oh wait, oh no, wait, I want to do that later. Oh man, I just ruined that. No, okay, wait, let me just finish off my idea. So later on, leveling is not going to be the best idea to fight bosses because their damage, I think, and maybe their HP as well, scale to your level. So if you're at like a seriously high level because you've been farming souls for days, you're probably not gonna be much better off because the bosses will scale. And I think the best idea is to really refine your style of play and what weapons you're gonna use and your speed and your equipment load, and if you have chosen your right equipment, then upgrading it would be the right idea, which is quite expensive, but later on you'll be able to farm those upgrade materials and you'll have really an abundance of souls. So this is a very important character and probably the favorite NPC for most of the players. This is this is Solaire. He's gonna be joining you in a lot of boss fights coming on the next areas, and he is very helpful. If you're having trouble fighting a boss, reverse hollow and look for a summon sign, and it's probably gonna be Solaire or maybe someone else, Lawtrek. So yeah, let's just talk to him.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
Okay, so in the first cutscene, a lot of the main antagonists or bosses or just main personalities in the world of Dark Souls were introduced. Like, for example, Gwyn, the Lord of Cinder, or Nito, or the Witch of Izalith. And you're gonna be fighting those in the game, actually. That's not something which Demon Souls did before, but Gwyn is actually the main antagonist who you're gonna be killing and then taking his place at the very end of the game. And yeah, so as we now heard from Solaire that Lordran, the area right here, is actually the birthplace of Gwyn. And if you're into lore, you probably should check out Epic Name Bros series, but because I'm not really confident in the lore, but well, some people suggest that this dude right here is the son of Gwyn, or he might at least be. But well, let's not get into it. Let's hear if he has anything else to say. I think he does.
Oh, aha! So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition. If you have a moment.
Yes. If you talk to enemies, don't just skip through the text and maybe hit no because you're skipping through so fast. Listen to the text because sometimes it has hidden advice or tips or just generally information, and sometimes they ask you if you're interested in information or if you're interested in magic or something, and you just generally want to ask yes to gain further information. Sometimes they ask you if you hate it, and you probably need to say no, but generally listen to them and ask and answer appropriately.
The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
Well, yes, of course, Solaire.
This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this.
Yeah, those soapstones, I don't really use them. They are for PvP. You're not gonna need. I think you're not gonna actively need it to summon him as an NPC phantom for boss fights or
we are
fighting.
Strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
The evil laugh at the end. So good. Okay, so he just told us, and if I'm correct, it means that there are many different worlds like this where other people are living and adventuring and stuff. And with these soap zones, you can call them from their world into yours, or maybe invade their world from yours. And right now he's in our world, like he physically is here, but later on you'll need to summon him to fight alongside you as a phantom. Yeah, okay, let's just move on. He's actually a very important character. You can actually do the last fight against Gwyn with him, but for that you will have to meet like certain circumstances, because otherwise he'll go hollow, which pretty much means he'll go insane and attack you and try to kill you. Okay, right here, that's a very beautiful view. Up there, you can see a big wall, which we're going to have to surpass to get to Anor Londo, the city of the gods. Oh, hello. How are you? Thanks for interrupting me. Well, this is the drag I was talking about earlier. We're gonna be shooting his tail off soon. I hope you can reach us from here, or I hope we won't trigger his attack. But what I was gonna say is the behind the wall back there, you can see like a tower, maybe very, very, very far in the distance. Those are the Duke's Archives, which you're going to be entering later. The tower down here actually is where we're going to be fighting the next boss. And generally, I just love how you can see where you're going and where you're coming from, and it just really feels like a connected world and not like many different areas pieced together by portals or something. It just really feels real. Oh man, so real. Okay, so if you're coming too close to the dragon, he'll breathe fire, which will deal immense amounts of damage. So we're not gonna wanna be doing that. But actually, let's go down here and enable shortcuts. That's a very common theme in Dark Souls, actually. Once you progress through a certain point, you're able to like kick down ladders or open doors, which are can only be opened from one side. To then, so you don't have to go around the entire way every time you die, because you haven't reached the bonfire ever since. Yeah, so right now you can see we're back down here, and we can access Firelink Shrine, and the Black Knight is right around the corner. But we can still just go up to the dragon and fight him again. So that's very useful. And this is actually a very important bonfire, because with it you can farm souls, which I again do not recommend, and which I'm not going to be doing, even off camera. Because as you can see, we have 5,000 souls, and we can level up a bunch. So wait, let's see what we'll. I think. Oh no, we don't have the drag sword yet. Okay, let's first get the drag sword and then see what stats we need to use it in one hand and get those stats pumped. I think that's like 16 strength and I think 13 or 40, 13 or 14. Nah, dexterity. So, dude, come on. Yeah. So you can see right here the souls farm is approximately 555 souls. So you run up here, trigger his fire breathing. The hollows are going to die. You can go back down, rest at the bonfire, and repeat the progress, which I will not be doing beyond this one time. Okay, so let's just first take out this dude. Also, a common theme in Dark Souls is fighting in very bad places. Because fighting on this ledge is so difficult, because if you do one bad dodge, you're gonna be almost off the cliff, almost certainly gonna be dodging off the cliff, or maybe kicked off by an enemy or anything. So yeah, it's gonna be much narrower walkways and much worse places. So yeah, we can see his tail right here, and we'll be trying to snipe it off. If you're using a bow, unless you have the hawk ring. We don't have any ring right now. I actually forgot to pick one up earlier. Unless you have the fog ring, the damage of your bow is reduced with the distance it needs to travel to hit your target. So if I'm standing very far from the drake's tail, the damage of our short bow is gonna be very low, and I think we'll need like 50 hits or something to get it. Actually. Oh, dude, fuck this. You know what? Actually, I'm not gonna be doing this right now. I'll go back past him right now, and you could go down there and move past him and go to the next area there in the castle. But we're just gonna stand right here and wait until he jumps down to, I guess, search for us because he can't see us anymore. And then just quickly sprint past him and get to the next bonfire, which is actually pretty close. Right there, you can maybe see it, the entrance. Come on, bro. Okay, there we go. Don't be scared by him. He's not very fast, and unless he turns around instantly and breathes fire, you're pretty much off. So yeah, let's light the bonfire. Yeah, his attacks are pretty mean, man. I don't know if you can kill him later on. I never tried. But I think it's pretty tough unless you have maxed out. Oh, dude, what's the name? What's up with this, man? Why can't I set at the bonfire? Oh, dude, this sucks. What's happening? Oh, I think it might be these hollows right here. Yeah, dude. Fuck you. Okay, well, another one. Oh, dude, stop, man. What? Some of these hollows you'll find in many areas, and they're just so endlessly pointless. Oh man, why can't we rest at the bonfire? I don't get it. Okay, okay, so up here there's another Black Knight. I think he also wields the greatsword, so he's not very interesting for us right now. We might fight him. We might kill him to maybe get his shield, which has a shit ton of stability, and also quite good resistances. I think it has like 100% physical and 95% fire reduction, and that's really helpful. Yeah, okay, so this area is, if you first come through this is very tricky, because that giant armored pig there, he will one-shot you, and he will be fast. So either way, you run to the right and fight the enemy there and hide there, because the pig can't run through the pillars. Or what I'll be doing right now is you just sprint through there as fast as you can, roll jump off the walkway where the two archers are, and get behind the gate, which is opened right now, but which will be opened closed by the hollow, which is standing there in the back. if you get too close. So, okay, so let's do it. Don't be too scared by the hollows. They're pretty much defending only. They're not very aggressive. I think him as well. Jump off here. Oh, wow, fail. Yeah, as you can see, this dude runs to close the door, and I think he's invisible during the animation. Yeah. Oh, dude, I thought this dude would be crushed by the gate. Okay, this is a very bad place where I'm in right now. Okay, much better. Yeah, fuck you guys. All right. Okay, so I think we're gonna be wanting to open this soon to be able to backtrack, or well, it's pretty much a shortcut. Yeah, let's just go to the next bonfire and then stop it there. Okay, another. Oh, also the basement key, which we picked up right there, is needed to go to the lower level of this area. Oh crap. And which is also a necessary area for us to walk through. Surmount. That's my favorite word. Surmount. That sounds like a Sir mounting you. Yeah, surmount. Oh, dude. Oh, yeah. These dudes are called Balder Knights. Balder, like not baller, but Balder. And they actually drop a pretty good shield, and I guess their sword is also very useful because it's quite fast. Yeah, but otherwise they're just kind of tier 3 of these hollowed warriors. Those archers and the swordsmen we killed down here are, I guess, tier 2. The unarmored hollows with the broken sword are tier 1, I guess. Whatever, call them what you want. But yeah, these can be quite difficult because they have a very fast attack motion. But if you block, yeah, dude, fuck you. But if you block, they'll be staggered for a minute. Yeah, right here. For a minute, no, for a second. And you're gonna be able to get some hits off of him. Okay, dude, what are you doing, man? Oh, wow, man. Oh. Off you go. Yeah, okay. We'll be coming out shortly to the next bonfire, which I think, I don't know. Ah, dude, I think this has been like 20 minutes. Come on. Oh, you can kick people. You can kick them to stagger them and then get a few attacks off. This, of course, doesn't work with enemies with a high poise, stability on their shield. But on these weak enemies, if they just block all the time and you can't get any hits off, just kick him, man. I think it takes some practice to really get the button pressing right. Oh, Boulder Side Sword. That's actually, as Epic Name would call it, Epic Name Bro would call it, I guess, the Boulder Swag Sword. It's a thrusting weapon. And it's quite fast and it's quite effective, but I'm not gonna be playing it right now. I think I'm gonna be using the Uchi Katana, and then after I got the Drake Sword off screen, I'll probably use that for this area and maybe Blighttown as well. Yeah, also, we're not in the Undead Burg anymore. We are in the Undead Parish. And this connects to... Actually, there's an elevator which connects this area to the Firelink Shrine, which is extremely helpful. But also, this connects to the... oh, dude. Darkwood... No, what's it called? Ah, man. The forest area and basin area, which actually has quite a few helpful items and rings, which we'll be using soon. And I think we'll go there maybe before, no, but right after we killed the boss in this area. Okay, so this arch dude, which has been bugging me the entire fight. Fuck you, dude. Okay, so we're just coming up to the bonfire. Also, here we'll find our first blacksmith, Andre of Astora, with whom we'll be able to first buy weapons and armor, but also upgrade them for souls and upgrading materials. And also, like, I think he does like holy damage weapon and lightning damage weapon. So after you upgraded your weapon to a certain point, you can like you can put certain different stats or type of attacks or damage types on your weapon to further strengthen it. And usually what I do, what I did in my last playthrough, I upgraded my Uchigatana and made it an lightning Uchigatana, and upgraded a scimitar to +10 and made it a chaos weapon, Quailok's Fury Sword to be more precise, using the a boss soul from the boss in Blighttown. Because then I'll have one weapon which has quite a bit of lightning damage and physical damage, and one weapon which has a lot of fire damage and I guess a bit of physical damage. And then we can take out enemies quite well, because either they're well, most of the time either they're weak to lightning or they're weak to fire, or maybe even both. So we can just switch our swords and always be dealing full critical damage. Okay, let's go down to a star and no, well, actually let's do it right now. Down here you can see there's an enemy which should be scaring you off. This giant black Titanite demon, which we can't fight right now because we're obviously too weak.
Well, you must be a new arrival. I'm Andre of Astora. If you require smithing, then speak to me.
Yes, we definitely do. Okay, so modify equipment. There you can change the damage types and attack types, and generally just change your weapon. But we're probably gonna be reinforcing our Uchigatana first if we find Titanite shards. Earlier on, this crystal lizard which we killed in these barrels, he dropped 2 twinkling Titanites, and I think 2 large Titanite shards. I don't know. But yeah, these are gonna be very useful later on. Yeah, we got 2 twinkling Titanite, which we need to upgrade the Black Knight sword later. Yeah, but I think first off we don't really need much from him. You can always get NPC's gestures, which I guess you can use in PvP. Also, which I would suggest you to buy if you have an abundance of souls. These 3 boxes, I guess, enable you to do the reinforcing and repairing of your weapons and armor at every bonfire. So if you have, I guess I would first buy the weaponsmith box and the repair box, so you can do that everywhere you are, and you don't have to backtrack to always go to the blacksmith to repair stuff. Usually your items aren't worn down or destroyed because you didn't repair them. That usually only happens if like an enemy has a certain type of attack that really works down your durability on your items. But otherwise, you probably will be you'll probably be okay, just not repair anything at all. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, so yeah, next episode I think we'll fight the gargoyles, maybe see another NPC. Yeah, and we'll backtrack, and I'll be getting the Drake sword off screen. Yeah, okay, so thanks for watching. I'll see you in episode 4, and thanks, bye.